Okay, today we've got the amazing BMW M3 Touring. And I'm Henry, and you're watching Henry Bro Reviews. Before I move on, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. Look at this is quite cool. On the front we've got 19-inch wheels, but then on the rear we've got 20s. By the way, these alloys are 825 style bi-colour. You can tell it's an M3 with the aggressive styling compared to the normal 3 Series. It has the aggressive looking grille, and also it has the 50th anniversary badge for the M3. Look at the front bumper skirts and these bonnet scoops, which I love. From this angle you can see the flared arches at the rear. You can see the M3 Sport mirrors and the contrast roof. As standard, you get the M rear spoiler with the M3 competition badge, and look at the size of these rear tailpipes. Surely they'll make a great sound. Even though it's a very fast and sporty car, you still get a very practical boot. From this angle here you can see more aggressiveness. Let's see how loud this exhaust really is. Very impressive. This car has a 3-litre twin-turbo straight-six engine which puts out 510 horsepower and 650 Nm of torque. This car sounds amazing. One moment it can be a lovely chilled family estate. The next moment it could be a proper BMW M car. Let me run through the modes with you. This is the car in its standard setting. Sport, Sport Plus. Doesn't sound much, does it? But if I press this button, and then it sounds like this. That sounds incredible. We have M1 and M2 on the steering wheel. M1 is basically when you want it as the family estate, which I spoke about earlier. But then M2 turns everything on. What a difference that makes. I'm going to show you the outside of it with the 2 different settings. If you put the chassis in comfort, it's nice and soft. Sport, a little bit firmer. Sport Plus, really firm. Steering, you can have it in comfort or sport. Brake, comfort or sport. If you have it in sport, it gives it extra quick stopping. With the X drive, you can have four-wheel drive sport, or two-wheel drive if you're doing some track racing or drifting. If you're wondering what this beautiful colour is, it's called Dravit Grey. This car here has the black and red leather bucket seats. I want to say a huge thank you to Partridge BMW for the second car already. Thank you so much to you guys. Now we're going to take the car for a drive. Look at this lovely carbon fibre effect throughout the car, and also look how the driver's display and the entertainment system are all in one piece. The way that this car handles round corners is incredible, and just listen to that beautiful 3-litre straight 6 engine. The car's like on some faster roads. I can't believe that you can just turn this car into a practical family estate, but then just by clicking one button you can turn it into a proper BMW M car. These seats are really comfortable and keep you very well positioned while driving. If you know me quite well, you know that I like my electric cars, but I would miss the sound if it was an electric car and I'd just been in this. My dad's loved driving this car, but when he gets in his own BMW M3 40i, he's going to be gutted. Now we're going to compare the lovely M3 Touring to another lovely estate, the BMW M3 40i Touring. I mean, this car still has the same 3-litre straight 6 engine, but instead of 510 horsepower, has 380 horsepower and 500 Nm of torque. The M3 40i used to be the fastest BMW 3 Series estate before the M3 came out. These cars are very similar. The interior is almost identical. The rear of the cars look very similar. The difference in cost is around £30,000, but is the £30,000 worth it? For the extra £30,000, you get a more aggressive exterior. As I mentioned earlier, you've got the aggressive grille with the bonnet scoops, 19-inch wheels on the front, 20 inches on the back. And you get the rear flared arches. Most importantly, you get this. I think it's worth the extra £30,000. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section.